Hi everyone, join me as we learn how to make this beautiful trendy halter neck flare gown as you can see on the screen here. And this is what I just recreated using my 2 years of Ankara fabric to do this. If you are interested in learning this, guys, just keep watching and please don't forget to like this video and also don't forget to share. If you're interested, just keep watching. So guys, I went ahead to fold my Ankara fabric into two, and like I said, I was using 2 years of Ankara fabric, though 2 years is not enough to achieve the whole flare. And this is how I just went ahead to fold it, like in a line shape. It is not that much flare, so just go ahead and fold it into your angle 180-degree flare, okay, for it to give you that, or angle 360-degree, depending how full you want the flare to be, but mine is just an A-line shape. Now the next thing I'm just going to go ahead to do is to mark the starting point of my upper parts. I'm just going to go ahead and rule it like this, then get my shoulder divide by 2 and mark as you can see there. Now from that place, I'm just going to come down with the length of my armhole divided by 2, like let me just call it my chest line. The place I just mark with my white chalk is just my chest line, okay. So guys, after marking my chest line, I'm just going to go ahead and carve out my armhole curve. After carving out the armhole, I'm going to input the neck width of 3 inches and the neck depth of 3.5 inches. Remember, this is an halter neck or style that we are talking about. So I am just going to come down from the shoulder to mark my 3.5 inches. You can use 3 inches depending the how you want the halter neck to be, how up you want your halter neck to be, but I think 3.5 inches is okay for me. I went ahead to curve it out like so. So guys, the next thing I'm just going to go ahead to do is to measure down the length of the flare that I wanted and mark it out. But before doing that, I'm just going to go ahead and measure out the bust measurement divided by 2. I'm just going to go ahead and mark it out. At this point, while measuring, putting down your bust measurement divide by 4, divide by 4, not by 2, divide by 4. If you mark your bust there, if you wanted your bust to be tight, no need of adding allowance. But if you want it to be free, you just go ahead and add allowance. So I went ahead to add allowance of 1.5 inches, despite the fact that after cutting this gown, guys, that bust area, like the chest line areas, is still going to be of excess allowance. Is still going to be excess allowance, like it's still going to be excess free. So I will just went ahead to add 1.5 inches. I'm going to be trimming it out if it is too much, if the allowance is too much for me. If you like, you add allowance on the bust. If you don't like, just leave it like so, because the reason why I'm telling you this, after cutting the front and the back, after shaping it, you are going to be seeing excess allowance, like excess free allowance on the chest line, because the back is going to be looking like an off the shoulder. Now I just went ahead to connect the cycle of the length of the flare I'm making, starting from the shoulder to the down part. I just connected the cycle like so, and mark it out. Next thing to do is just to cut it out, okay. And it's just simple and easy to make, very simple and easy to make. Before cutting it out, I want to connect our halter neck. You see the way I just placed my ruler from the chest line. I'm just going to connect it to meet to the neck depth of the front. from the chest line like so. You can see from that armhole area I place my ruler, connecting it to meet to our 3.5 inches of the neck depth like so. And that is how to curve out your halter neck. Okay, but if you don't want to make a halter neck and you want to leave your flay gown like so, you can go ahead and cut the down part and also the side part like this. So I wanted to connect the chalk straight or slanty way to the down part. I just leave it like so. I'm just going to make use of my scissors and do the cutting and everything. All right. So guys, you can see the way I just cut it out. From that halter neck I just cut it and the front is ready. I'm just going to be using the front to cut the back. So you can see I have gone ahead to fold my fabric into two, bringing the front to place on top of the folded fabric to achieve the back. Now remember, the like what I wanted to do for this back is to have on the upper part of the back I will be adding elastic to it. Now to add the elastic, you know that if you're using elastic casing, you are going to be gathering the upper part up. So to achieve that, I'm just going to go ahead and mark out, like measure out 2 inches starting from the chest line, because the back is going to be starting from the chest line and the neck line is just going to be straight. Okay, from the chest line I'm just going to mark 2 inches down, should in case after gathering and the fabric for the measurement is shorting. That is why I'm adding 2 inches. If you like, you can add 1.5 inches, but before you add this allowance, measure out your front, because you're using the front to achieve the back. Measure your front chest line to know if the allowance you have there is okay after adding elastic on the back, on the chest line of the back. So measure out your front chest line to know that if the allowance you added on the front is okay for you. You just place your front like so and go ahead and cut it out. But if the allowance on the front is not enough, just go ahead and add extra like you see me doing now. So after marking out on the upper parts of the chest line for the back, I'm just going to go ahead and mark 1.5 inches for my elastic casing. So this 1.5 inches I just mark, I'll be folding it, like hemming it inward for me to pass my elastic through for the back. Hope you remember what I just explained. Okay, now the next thing is just to cut it out, as you can see. So guys, I am done cutting the front and also the back up. You can see what I'm just doing at the back upper part. I'm just trimming out. I think that the 1.5 inches I added is much. So guys, I'll be stopping here. I'll be uploading the sewing tutorial of this gown, and this is the back. Okay, and this here is also the front. You can see how pointy the halter neck for the front is looking. If what we do here you love it, guys, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and also share this video so that every other person will learn from it. Stay tuned because I'll be uploading how the tutorial on how to sew this. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.